Bafflets of Solomon, the ballet of ballets of Salomon. O that thy mouth would give me a kiss, for thy breasts are more pleasant than wine, and that because of the good and pleasant savour. Thy name is sweet-smelling ointment, therefore do the maidens love thee. Yea, that same moveth me also to run after thee. The king hath brought me into his private chamber. We will be glad and rejoice in thee. We think more of thy breasts than of wine. Well is them that love thee. Am black, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, like as the tents of the Cederines and as the hangings of Solomon. But yet am fair and well favoured withal. Marvel not at me that am so black. And why? The sun hath shined upon me. For when my mother's children had evil will at me, they made me the keeper of the vineyard. Thus was fain to keep a vineyard which was not mine own. Tell me, O thou whom my soul loveth, where thou feedest, where thou restest at the noonday, lest go wrong and come into the flocks of thy companions. If thou know not thyself, O thou fairest among women, then go thy way forth after the footsteps of the sheep, as though thou wouldest feed thy goats beside the shepherd's tents. There will tarry for thee, my love, with mine host and with my chariots, which shall be no fewer than Pharaoh's. Then shall thy cheeks and thy neck be made fair, and hanged with spangles and goodly jewels. A neckband of gold will we make thee with silver but tons. When the king sitteth at the table, he shall smell my nardus, for a bundle of myrrh, O my beloved, lieth betwixt my breasts. A cluster of grapes of Cyprus, or of the vineyards of Engadi, art thou unto me, O my beloved. O how fair art thou, my love, how fair art thou! Thou hast dove's eyes. O how fair art thou, my beloved, how well favoured art thou! Our bed is decked with flowers, the ceilings of our house are of cedar tree, and our bulks of cypress. Am the flower of the field and lily of the valleys. As thee, rose among the thorns, so is my love among the daughters. Like as the apple tree among the trees of the wood, so is my beloved among the sons. My delight is to sit under his shadow, the other. Rene. Solomon's ballets. For his fruit is sweet to my throat. He bringeth me into his wine cellar, and loveth me specially well. Refresheth me with grapes, comfort me with apples, for am sick of love. His left hand lieth under my head, and his right hand embraceth me. Charge you, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, by the roes and hinds of the field, that ye wake not up my love, nor touch her, till she be content herself. Me think hear the voice of my beloved. Lo, there cometh he hopping upon the mountains and leaping over the little hills. My beloved is like a roe or a young hart. Behold, he standeth behind our wall, he looketh in at the window, and peepeth thorough the grate. My beloved answered and said unto me, O stand up, my love, my dove, my beautiful, and come. For lo, the winter is now past, and the rain is away and gone. The flowers are come up in the field, the twisting time is come, and the voice of the turtle dove is heard in our land. The fig tree bringeth forth her figs, the vines bear blossoms and have a good smell. O stand up, my love, my beautiful, and come, O my dove, out of the caves of the rocks, out of the holes of the wall. O let me see thy countenance and hear thy voice, for sweet is thy voice and fair is thy face. Get us the foxes, yea, the little foxes that hurt the vines, for our vines bear blossoms. My love is mine, and am his which feedeth among the lilies until the day break, until the shadows be gone. Come again privily, O my beloved, like as a roe or a young hart unto the mountains. By night in my bed sought him, whom my soul loveth. Yea, diligently sought him, but found him not. Will get up, thought, and go about the city, upon the market, and in all the streets will seek him, whom my soul loveth. But when sought him, found him not. The watchmen that go about the city found me. Saw ye not him whom my soul loveth? So when was a little past them, found him whom my soul loveth. Have gotten hold upon him, and will not let him go, until bring him into my mother's house, and into her chamber that bare me. Charge you, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, by the other, in his shadow was my desire to sit, for his fruit was sweet to my mouth. The other, he brought me into his wine cellar, and his behaviour to me ward was lovely. The other, stowed. The other, and the vine blossoms give a savour. The other, stowed. The other, up haste my love, my dove, in the holes of the rock and secret places of the walls. Show me thy face, and let me hear thy voice, for thy voice is sweet, and thy fashion beautiful. Solomon's ballets. The roes and hinds of the field, that ye wake not up my love, nor touch her, till she be content herself. Who is this that cometh out of the wilderness like pillars of smoke, as it were a smell of myrrh, frankincense, and all manner spices of the apothecary? Behold, about Solomon's bedstead there stand 60 valiant men of the mighty in Israel. They hold swords every one, and are expert in war. Every man hath his sword upon his thigh because of fear in the night. King Solomon hath made himself a bedstead of the wood of Libanus. The pillars are of silver, the covering of gold, the seat of purple, the ground pleasantly paved for the daughters of Jerusalem. Go forth, O ye daughters of Sion, and behold King Solomon in the crown, wherewith his mother crowned him in the day of his marriage, and in the day of the gladness of his heart. O how fair art thou, my love, how fair art thou! Thou hast dove's eyes beside that which lieth hid within. Thy hairy locks are like a flock of sheep that be clipped, which go first up from the washing place, where every one beareth two twins, and not one unfruitful among them. Thy lips are like a rose-coloured ribbon, thy words are lovely. Thy cheeks are like a piece of a pomegranate besides that which lieth hid within. Thy neck is like the tower of David, builded with bulwarks, whereupon there hang 1,000 shields, yea, all the weapons of the giants. Thy two breasts are like two twins of young roes, which feed among the lilies. O that might go to the mountain of myrrh, and to the hill of frankincense, till the day break, and till the shadows be passed away. Thou art all fair, O my love, and no sport is there in thee. Come to me from Libanus, O my spouse, and come to me from Liban. Come soon the next way from the top of Amana, from the top of Sanir and Hermon, from the lions' dens, and from the mountains of the leopards. Thou hast wounded my heart, O my sister, my spouse, thou hast wounded my heart with one of thine eyes, and with one chain of thy neck. O how fair and lovely are thy breasts, my sister, my spouse! Thy breasts are more pleasant than wine, and the smell of thine ointments passeth all spices. Thy lips, O my spouse, drop as the honeycomb, yea, milk and honey is under thy tongue, and the smell of thy garments is like the smell of frankincense. Thou art a well-kept garden, O my sister, my spouse. Thou art a well-kept watering spring, a Solomon's ballet sealed well. The fruits that sprout in thee are like a very par-adis of pomegranates with sweet fruits, as cypress, nardus, saffron, calmus, and all the trees of Libanus, myrrh, aloes, and all the best spices. Thou art a well of gardens, a well of living waters, which run down from Libanus. Up thou north wind, come thou south wind, and blow upon my garden, that the smell thereof may be carried on every side. Yea, that my beloved may come into my garden, and eat of the fruits and apples that grow therein. Come into my garden, O my sister, my spouse. Have Gath eared my myrrh with my spice. Will eat my honey and my honeycomb, will drink my wine and my milk. Eat, O ye friends, drink and be merry, O ye beloved. As was asleep and my heart waking, heard the voice of my beloved when he knocked. Open to me, said he, O my sister, my love, my dove, my dearling, for my head is full of dew, and my locks of my hair are full of the night drops. Have put off my coat, how can do it on again? Have washed my feet, how shall file them again? But when my love put in his hand at the hole, my heart was moved toward him, so that stood up to open unto my beloved. My hands dropped with myrrh, and the myrrh ran down my fingers upon the lock. Nevertheless, when had opened unto my beloved, he was departed and gone his way. Now, like as aforetime when he spake, my heart could not longer refrain. Even so now sought him, but could not find him. Cried upon him, nevertheless he gave me no answer. So the watchmen that went about the city found me, smote me, and wounded me. Yea, they that kept the walls took away my garment from me. Charge you therefore, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, if ye find my beloved, that ye tell him how that am sick for love. Who is thy love above other lovers, O thou fairest among women? Or what can thy love do more than other lovers, that thou chargest us so straitly? As for my loved, he is white and red-coloured, a singular person among many thousands. His head is the most fine gold, the locks of his hair are bushed, brown as the evening. His eyes are as the eyes of doves by the water brooks, washened with milk, and remaining in a plenteous place. His cheeks are like a garden bed, wherein the apothecaries plant all manner of sweet fever. Other, Wren, Solomon's ballets, things. His lips drop as the flowers of the most principal myrrh. His hands are full of gold rings and precious stones. His body is as the pure ivory, decked over with sapphires. His legs are as the pillars of marble, set upon sockets of gold. His face is as Libanus, and as the beauty of the cedar trees. His throat is sweet, yea, he is altogether lovely. Such one is my love, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, such one is my love. Whither is thy love gone then, O thou fairest among women? Whither is thy love departed, that we may seek him with thee? My love is gone down into his garden, unto the sweet-smelling beds, that he may refresh himself in the garden and gather flowers. My love is mine, and am his, which feedeth among the lilies. Thou art pleasant, O my love, even as loveliness itself, thou art fair as Jerusalem. glorious as an army of men with their banners. Turn away thine eyes from me, for they make me proud. Thy hairy locks are like a flock of goats upon the mount of Gilead. Thy teeth are like a flock of sheep that be clipped, which go out of the washing place, where everyone beareth two twins, and not one unfruitful among them. Thy cheeks are like a piece of a pomegranate, besides that which lieth hidden within. There are 80 queens, and 80 concubines, and young women without number. But one is my dove, my dearling. She is the onely beloved of her mother, and dear unto her that bare her. When the daughter saw her, they said, she was blessed. Yea, the queens and concubines praised her. What is she this that peepeth out as the morning? Fair as the moon, excellent as the sun, glorious as an army of men with their banners. Went down into the nut garden to see what grew by the brooks, to look if the vineyard flourished, and if the pomegranates were shot forth. Then the chariots of the prince of my people made me suddenly afraid. Turn again, O thou Sulamite, turn again, that we may look upon thee. What pleasure have ye more in the Sulamite than when she danceth among the men of war? O how pleasant are thy treadings with thy shoes, thou prince's daughter! Thy thighs are like a fair jewel which is wrought by a cunning workmaster. Thy navel is like a round goblet, which is never without drink. Thy womb is like an heap of wheat set about with lilies. Thy 2 breasts are like 2 Solomon's ballets, twins of young roes. Thy neck is as it were a tower of ivory. Thine eyes are like the water pools in Hezebon by the port of Bathrabbim. Thy nose is like the tower of Libanus, which looketh toward Damascus. That head that standeth upon thee is like Carmel. The hair of thy head is like the king's purple folden up in plaits. O how fair and lovely art thou, my dearling, in pleasures! Thy stature is like a date tree, and thy breasts like the grapes. Said, we'll climb up the date tree and take hold of his branches. Thy breasts also shall be as the vine grapes, the smell of thy nostrils like the smell of apples, and thy throat like the best wine. This shall be pure and clear for my love. His lips and teeth shall have their pleasure. There will turn me unto my love, and he shall turn him unto me. O come on, my love, let us go forth into the field, and take our lodging in the villages. In the morning will we rise by times, and go see the vineyard, if it be sprung forth, if the grapes be grown, and if the pomegranates be shot out. There will give thee my breasts. There shall the mandragoras give their smell beside our doors. There, O my love, have kept unto thee all manner of fruits, both new and old. O that might find thee without, and kiss thee, whom love as my brother, which sucked my mother's breasts. And that thou wouldest not be offended if took thee and brought thee into my mother's house. That thou mightest teach me, and that might give thee drink of spiced wine, and of the sweet sap of my pomegranates. His left hand lieth under my head, and his right hand embraceth me. Charge you, O ye daughters of Jerusalem, that ye wake not up my love, nor touch her, till she be content herself. What is she this that cometh up from the wilderness, and leaneth upon her love? Am the same that waked thee up among the apple trees, where thy mother bare thee, where thy mother brought thee into the world. O set me as a seal upon thine heart, and as a seal upon thine arm. For love is mighty as the death, and jealousy as the hell. Her coals are of fire, and a very flame of the Lord. So that many waters are not able to quench love, neither may the streams drown it. Yea, if a man would give all the good of his house for love, he should count it nothing. When our love is told our young sister, whose breasts are not yet grown, what shall we? Other, Sukti, Solomon's ballets. Do unto her. If she be a wall, we shall build a silver bulwark thereupon. If she be a tower, we shall fasten her with borders of cedar tree. If be a wall, and my breasts like towers, then am as one that hath found favour in his sight. Solomon had a vineyard at Baal-Hamon. This vineyard delivered he unto the keepers, that every one for the fruit thereof should give him 1,000 pieces of silver. But my vineyard, O Solomon, giveth thee 1,200th to the keepers of the fruit. Thou that dwellest in the gardens, O let me hear thy voice, that my companions may hearken to the same. O get thee away, my love, as a roe or a young hart unto the sweet-smelling mountains. T. End of T. Baffle of Bafflets of Salomon, cafled in Latin Canticum Canticorum.